Mr. Richards, we just passed the halfway point in the baseball season, and I noticed that already this coming Saturday night there's a football game scheduled. It seems that in the past 2 or 3 years there's been a divergence of these two sports, and some people in minor and Major League Baseball have suggested a shorter schedule. Do you think this is something that should be done for baseball?
Well, I'm not sure about a shorter schedule. Of course, the teams that are not in the race feel that we should have a shorter schedule every year, but the teams that are battling for the pennant, 1, 2, 3, think that it should go a little longer. And actually, the baseball and football running together is, I don't think it's good for either sport, but there's not much can be done about it at the present time.
Is baseball, do you feel, still the national pastime as it always has been?
Well, according to the attendance reports, I'd say it is, and according to the number of people playing it, the number of kids playing it, and the National League, in 1946, the most they'd ever drawn was 5 million people. Last year, they drew 14 million people. And don't forget, Verne, that baseball is building the stadiums. The great stadium in Houston, the stadium in Atlanta, the stadium in Los Angeles and Anaheim, and the one in St. Louis now. Without baseball, those stadiums could not be built.
And one quick question. Of course, you were with Houston until just at the beginning of the summer. There's been a lot of criticism from some of the other National League clubs about the scoreboard in the Astrodome. What are your feelings about it?
Frankly, I think the scoreboard, when it's used in good taste, is great entertainment, Verne. And I mean, you can't get away from it. Now, I'm not saying that sometimes maybe something is offensive to somebody. I don't know anything about that. But to the average fan, I mean, the picture being taken out of the ball game, or an argument with the umpire, and a cartoon coming on, and if it's a little bit, making fun of the professional ball player, the visiting player, I can't see anything wrong with that, because after all, they are professionals. The fans enjoy it, and frankly, I think it's great, and I think all parts should have it. But that's a thing that the professionals and the college people have not been too close together for many years, and that's regrettable. Now, I do know that at the present time there are some strong sentiment toward a closer relationship between the colleges and professional baseball, and it could be that rules will be passed in the near future where a kid who goes into college will not be eligible for the professional club to draft until maybe his 3rd year or something of that sort. And incidentally, this year, the last 5 years, in fact, I've been scouting the country for free agents during April and May, March, April, and May. And this year, the interest in college baseball and high school baseball and amateur baseball has increased 100%. The attendance and the enthusiasm at the games has been, to me, a revelation. And I think it is now time for the major leagues and professional baseball to take a closer look at the colleges and try to get a real close working agreement with them that will be livable by both sides.
Do you think the day will ever come when college ball will actually replace the minor leagues?
No, they'll never do that. I can't see that, because it takes just a little more experience and it takes a little more training for a player to go into the major leagues and play Major League Baseball. Now, in football, the college type of football and the class of football that's played in college is a lot nearer the class that is played in the professional league. There's some difference, of course, but there is a much greater difference, in fact, many times greater, from college or a low minor league into the major leagues.